So I'm moving a month ago to my new place, and you're going through all your shit that you'd never see, and I find my book from when I started in AA when I was like 20, right? I'll be
Book
20.
of Resentment.
Yeah, what's your AA? It's like your book where it has like your sexual list of like all your sexual encounters and like.
I'm picturing it looks like the Necronomicon.
You're supposed to write down all the partners that you've had, and then whether or not it was related to alcohol or drugs during the time you had sex with them.
Eek! But some of those chicks don't belong in the Book of Resentment.
No. It's not the Book of Resentment. I misquoted by presenting it as that. It's a book compiled of the kind of a list of things that you go through when you first start in AA. One being your resentment list. Another being your fear list, another being your sexual encounters list, meaning like blowjobs or sex. My fears, dude. The first one is like, okay, I'll go through like the first 10. I think the first one was like, I fear somebody in my family getting killed. Okay. Second one is like, I feel my dad never cleaning up and getting sober. Number 3 is like, I fear him not, accepting me if he never does get sober and I do stay sober. Number 4 was like, I don't want my sister to get raped. Number 5.
That's kind of like number 1.
Yeah, it is kind of, but it's more specific.
Is that random or?
Yeah, it's just a stream of consciousness. I'm just going down the list, like first thing that comes to mind. Number 6 or whatever was like, I fear not ever finding the right hairstyle to fit me. I swear to God, verbatim.
After your sister being raped.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Is this what you fear? And like, there's a couple more serious ones, like,
Did your sponsors stay straight? Like, I'm not straight.
Do they see your book?
Yeah, they saw it, and they were nice enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were nice. And like, there's a couple more serious ones, and then like the last, and then like number 20 was like, I fear blacks and whites never seeing eye to eye on things and never getting along. Oh. It was just like the most naive, and then I had another one was like, I fear not ever finding the right clothes to fit my individuality.
Oh, he's always deep.
That's fucking... And so it's like all mixed in with the stuff that's like world peace. Don't rape my sister. I hope I get the right haircut.
When you put the girls' names down, and was alcohol involved or not, is any of them not?
Dude, it's fucking great. Okay, yeah, no. There was like a couple. But, okay, this is what it said. It had the chick's name.
Do you know how many women you've slept with?
No. I've lost count, honestly.
Is it more than 50?
Yes.
More than 70?
Yes.
More than 100?
No. Anywho,
84.
Are you counting blowjobs?
No.
You're counting only penetration?
Yes.
All right. Not a bad life you lead.
Dude, I've been good. Like, I've only had sex with like 2 chicks since January of this year. So like this whole year, I've only had sex with 2 chicks. I go through spurts, literally and figuratively. I didn't even mean that like that, but I do.
Your women must be happy about those spurts.
Anyhow. Well, so anyways, the sexual list is like list the chick's name, and then it's like list whether or not drugs or alcohol is involved. Right. So it was like I can't say. It was like, so-and-so, the first person I lost my virginity to, sober. I was like, second person, drunk. So I go through like whatever, and it comes down to hooker, really fucked up. It just says hooker. I don't even... And I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. And there's like a couple other normal chicks, and then it gets to like the next one just says fat chick at Towson, really fucked up.
How come these poor girls got to get outed? They didn't go into the program,
dude. I was just like, I went back to school at Towson University and just was like, I fucked a fat chick, and
how fat?
She was really fat, dude. Like
200 pounds?
Yeah. Yeah, I was fucked up. I was like smoking crack when I fucked this chick.
Can you have sex on crack?
Yeah.
Can one have sex on? I don't know what.
Crack. Coke is really hard. Coke is fucking really hard if you don't allow Coke. But like, I don't know. I could that night, and it was horrible because I was fucking her from behind, dude. And
how fat? 300 pounds?
No. She was probably like 5'5", 180. Maybe not 200 then. But it's a fucking short, fat. Like fat. Yeah, Keith's like, I've been there. Yeah.
Keith fucked the fat chick.
I banged this fat chick that...
she was bigger than 180.
Oh, she was bigger than 180.
This chick had jowls that I'm talking about. Like, but I'm not trying to compare. Like, I'm not trying to Go ahead.
Who has the fat chick? I know I won. You can have your jowls. I know I win.
What are jowls?
Jowls are like the things
what
that hang off
dogs
your
have.
cheeks. Yeah, like bulldogs have jowls where it hangs over like your jawline, where it's like that much fat.
Like a handle.
For blowjobs.
Right. To put it, I put it around my balls like air muffs
Yeah, exactly.
while I'm getting blown. So, yeah, it's in the basic training, and we get out of as soon as you get out of basic training, you know, you're like, oh, I didn't. It just all the work you're doing, whatever, it even seems longer than 2 months. You're like, oh, I didn't fuck for 2 months, and it seems like years. And the very first chick I was able to get. How long is
basic training?
2 months. And the chick that I was able to get real easy was this fat fucking slob. And I remember being on the bed in the bedroom. It's me, my buddy, and this chick that he met, and then her friend, this fat hog. And
this fat hog.
And that's her name. I'm gonna name her that. And
she was Asian, huh?
and I'm on the bed, and I think I'm like laying down, maybe just closing my eyes, not like playing games, just laying there. And then this fat pig gets on the bed. And I'm
That's
like,
her sister.
Right, and I'm like, so then I'm like,
Mike, you're so like.
he knows these people.
You know.
Let Keith go.
So then she gets on the bed, and then she lays down. I can just feel her laying down. You can feel everything she's doing. I don't have to open my eyes. And then our friends, you hear they're giggling some, and you know they're giggling about that we'll probably fuck.
How fat? 300?
Super fat. I'd say
like that movie Supersize Me.
If it's 300 pounds, then it's 300 super fat pounds. So it's,
Jesus Christ,
I'd say
man.
I'd 3 something easy. So anyway, pig gets on the bed, and so they're giggling about it, and so they act like they go, oh, I think he's passed out, and so I act like I'm passed out as they roll me on top of this fucking hog. So then they take my hand, and it's like moving it, like touching under her shirt, like on her tits, and then a hand like in her pants by her pussy.
And she's just laying there. It's not. She's conscious.
The pig's wide awake.
What happened to this fat hog? Is it the same chick?
Yeah. Oh, it's the same chick. Fat hog,
She's got nicknames.
Okay.
So Fat Hog Pig is there and knows what's happening and is like, I guess this is the only way I get fucked, because no way is she insulted by this. I'm acting like I'm passed out. So that they keep messing around, and then they leave us alone, and I act like I'm coming to, and then I start fucking this hog, acting like I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, waterbed. So we go for a little bit, and then that's it, and never talked to her again, and she ended up going AWOL.
Wait, did we hear the story of your fatso?
No, I think we cut it up, but it was just a fat chick, and it did the most vivid thing that I remember about it is I was fucking her doggy style, and and every time my abdomen met her ass, you know, that smack you get of flesh, I kept getting this like current of air that kept wafted up like straight up to my nose of her smelly asshole. And it just was horrible, and the whole time
for them to wash.
It was horrible. It was just like I was like, "Why am I doing this?" Oh my God. And but I was like, "I know why I'm doing this. I don't love myself." Finish. Be a man. Do something once in your life that you finish, and I did. And
There's at least one.
How long did it take you to finish?
oh, I don't know. I forget. It was horrible. It smelled like it was just like one of those things. Like, you know, like sense of smell is the strongest to memory. Like that's. I remember the smell of the crack, which smells like cotton candy, and like I remember the smell of her asshole, which did not smell like cotton candy.
Wow.
And yeah, so there you go, listeners.
Was this in Philly? Where was this?
This was in Maryland. I was in Maryland, and I didn't want to get crack. I just wanted to get coke, but that's all they had. So I was like, I'll take what I can get.
You didn't know the person you were buying from?
No. I was hanging with these Mexican dudes that I used to work with, and I went back to their place, and because we used to work together at this restaurant, and I was like, I had some coke that I was doing earlier with them, and I was like, let's get some more, and went out, and this dude was like, just, you know, sold it. And I went back and opened it up. It was crack, and I was like, oh, what do I do with this, guys?
Oh, no.
I guess I'll smoke it.
Did the fat chick know you were high as a kite?
Yeah, she was smoking with us.
Is she into it? Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, she's a fat chick. Come on.
I thought she'd just eat it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, watch out.
KeithAndTheGirl.com